Hello Sagittarius and welcome to Wild Magnolia Tarot. My name is Maddie and this is your weekly reading for August 16th through the 22nd. Quick disclaimer, this is a general reading and cannot possibly resonate with everyone. Take what does resonate, leave what does not. If none of it resonates, check out one of the readings for your other signs or go check out some of the other wonderful readers on this platform who may have something more attuned to your situation this week. This video is for entertainment purposes only. I am not a doctor, lawyer, therapist, etc. I'm just a girl with a passion for the tarot, and anything that I say resembling advice is based purely on my opinion, my own personal experiences and knowledge, my interpretations of the cards, and any other little bits and pieces that may occur to me intuitively throughout the reading. That being said, I do want to apologize for missing last week's upload. We've had a huge storm. We've been without electricity for several days, on and off. It's been a mess. So I'm getting recordings done when I can, but hopefully things will start getting better and clearing up as we move through the next few weeks. My goal is to upload every single week. So, yeah. Also, today's spread is going to look a little different. I'm just trying something new. I may do that every week. I don't know. If you see a spread that I do and you like it better than another one, please feel free to leave it in a comment so that I can know and, keep that in mind. If you have any suggestions for readings that you would like to see me do in the future, different themed readings or whatever, please feel free to leave that in the comments as well. I would love to hear your ideas, your suggestions, and implement them in future videos. So, we're starting this week again, as usual, with an archetype card. And this week, Sagittarius, you have the Offering. And this is pretty specific. This is indicating that it's time for you to make an offering to the universe or to someone you care about or in a situation. This is indicating that you need to give something up or make some sort of sacrifice for the greater good, for the bigger picture, for someone else involved, someone that you care about, the betterment of a situation. There's something to be given up here by you specifically. So this could be a habit, this could be an object, this could be a lifestyle or something that in giving it up, it would be benefiting other people around you or your community, something to that nature. We'll get a little more clarity as we get more cards on the table for sure. But so I'm going to start out now with 3 Lenormand cards to give us an idea of the main situation you guys will be dealing with this week. Okay, these cards are meant to be read in pairs or multiples, so I probably won't say much on them until I have them all out. But let's see what the main situation is for Sagittarius this week. We have the Anchor, the Ring, and the Clover. So the Anchor has to do with grounding. This can also be something that weighs you down, something that ties you down to a certain place or a certain situation. The Ring indicates a commitment, a very deep and important commitment, usually marriage, but it could be anything. Any kind of commitment that keeps you tied to something, potentially forever. And then we have the Clover, and this is about luck, lightheartedness. Could also indicate happiness or laughter, enjoyment, fun, things of that nature. Very lighthearted here, as opposed to these two, which are a lot heavier in nature. So the center of the issue or the situation is this commitment here. You may feel tied down, or this could be a situation that you're very happy to be a part of. And so this offering here, okay, whatever it is that you're meant to give up or sacrifice, would be for the betterment of this commitment, of this relationship, whatever it may be. something small that you can give up that makes the situation a lot more balanced and happier. And I say that because we have the clover here. So again, a heavy anchor, but then these lightweight clovers. Let's get some tarot cards out and let's see if we can get a little more clarification on what's going on here. First card I'm going to pull, I'm going to clarify the anchor. Get a clarification on that anchor, please. So we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords can sometimes indicate somebody who is selfish or deceptive in order to gain something for themselves. It could also indicate a defensive attitude or defensive behaviors. This could also indicate manipulation or kind of like an I got mine attitude is kind of what I get from the Seven of Swords. And it is in reverse. So this is something that is either out of balance or moving away, moving out of your energy, moving out of your life. It could simply indicate, selfishness, okay, to a certain degree. Wanting to do what you want whenever you want to do it, regardless of how other people feel about it, not really considering the feelings or the situation of somebody else when making decisions. So this could be indicating that the offering that you're making, the sacrifice that you're making, is that you are now considering somebody else when you make decisions for yourself, which just requires being less selfish as a whole in general. And this is pretty common for anybody who's moving from a single situation to a relationship or marriage or anything of that nature. So nothing too crazy there. Let's clarify the relationship between the anchor and the ring. Okay, we have the Lovers. So the Lovers can sometimes be somewhat of a superficial energy. Well, not necessarily superficial, but short-lived, burns quickly, very passionate, very this could also indicate kind of like a honeymoon phase as well. Maybe somebody did get married. Okay, Sagittarius, did you get married recently? Let me know in the comments. Married life in general for everybody, no matter what, is always going to require certain sacrifices. But again, we have the clover here. Okay, so this isn't something that's necessarily going to be too hard for you to give up. It may just be something that, going out whenever you want with your friends, or how you spend money, any habit that you might have that's not conducive to a positive relationship. This is what you would be letting go of. This is what you would be sacrificing to maintain a happy relationship here. Okay, and to hold up your end of this commitment. Okay, let's go ahead and get a clarification on the ring. We have the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Coins. So another aspect of the clover that I kind of forgot about for just a second is that that can indicate luck when it comes to wealth, finances, and money. I just threw all my cards on the floor. That's how I like to do things. So this could be indicating that it is necessary for you to be more frugal in your spending at this time, or to be wise in your investments in order to reap the benefits financially later on. And also to keep the peace. Because if you are newly married, or perhaps you're in a relationship where you've just moved in together, there is an aspect to this ring here where if this is a relationship or a new relationship, there's more to it than that. The ring comes in when you join together in a more permanent, worldly way. So I would venture to guess that this is either marriage or moving in together, or some kind of partnership that exists not just emotionally but on the material level as well. Yeah, okay, so being smarter with money, absolutely. Being a little more responsible with money. This could also imply making sure that you guys have the same goals financially as well in this relationship, because problems can arise from that as well. Let's see what else. Let's clarify the clover. The Queen of Coins is also kind of related to the Empress as well, so this could be some very motherly energy. We have the Six of Blades. This indicates leaving a situation, actually, or moving in a new direction, leaving something behind, leaving an old perspective or an old way of living, an old way of thinking behind, in order for something better, in order for to pursue brighter horizons, basically. So this does seem to indicate quite a significant lifestyle change for some of you guys, as it relates to some sort of relationship or commitment that you have made to somebody else, which I would just consider, the natural progression of a committed relationship. So now I'm going to switch tarot decks. I just got a new deck. It is the Cosmos Tarot deck. It is a little bit different than the traditional tarot. Some of these zodiac associations are different, for example. And each card is connected to a constellation as well. Some of the meanings are going to be a little different than the traditional tarot. So if you know a lot about tarot and you notice that I'm reading these a little bit differently, that's why. But I do really love these cards. They've been great to me thus far. So I'm going to use this deck to clarify this deck, these cards here. Get a better idea of what's going on here. So let's clarify that Seven of Swords in reverse. So we have Sculptor, which is the Ace of Fire, or the One of Fire, depending on how that's meant to be read. And it says creative vision, artistic creation, and the creator. So, in terms of creative energy here, maybe there is potentially, kids involved, or children involved, or a pregnancy, or preparing for family planning. Usually the Empress has to come out for that to really be the case, or creating something. I guess it could be creating anything together, creating a new life, creating a home. But because we have the Seven of Swords in reverse, and then we have the creator, then this is giving up something. This is giving up a selfish way of thinking in order to create something, most likely with somebody else. Okay, let's see what else we've got here. Clarify the Lovers. And we have the Eight of Earth. Horologium, I think is how that's pronounced. It says time, milestones, and progression. So if this is the honeymoon phase, then this is everything that follows. This is the next phase of this relationship, the next phase of this commitment, which in traditional situations could indicate starting a family, or at the very least building a home. Definitely getting homemaker vibes here. Okay, let's clarify the Queen of Coins, that Queen of Pentacles there. So we have connectivity, Three of Water, Monoceros. connectivity, appreciation, and individuality. So this can indicate coming together with somebody else to build something new, to build something which you both contribute to equally. So this is taking, this is almost like you're sacrificing your old life to build a completely new life with somebody else. Because we do have the Three of Water is related to the Three of Cups in the traditional tarot, and so this has to do with being with other people, your emotional connections with friends and family, things of that nature. Also, it could have to do with celebration, but connecting with other people and appreciating them for what they have to offer, what they bring to the table, for who they are, and how they make you feel, what they add to your life that you didn't have before. Okay, so now we're going to clarify that Six of Blades. And we have the Eight of Fire. Coma Berenices. Again, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Dedication, oath, and symbol. So this could indicate a symbolic gesture that you're making to show your commitment, okay, to ensure this other person that you are in this 100%. You want this life, you want to make these changes, and you're ready to create something totally new with this individual. And that could be what this offering is all about. It's this gesture, okay, which is not, a gesture is not empty, it is not worthless. This is your way of communicating that you're ready to be an equal part of this new life, this new relationship, this new dynamic. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn to the Oracle cards, and I consider these just advice or any additional insights from Spirit that'll be helpful to you guys this week in this situation. All in all, I'm not seeing anything too serious or bad, or nothing bad at all, actually. So, just any additional advice or suggestions from Spirit for Sagittarius this week. So we have Saturn, transition, responsibility, and adjustment. So this definitely seems to be a new change, a new situation, or recent. It's fresh. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Okay, so this is just getting used to the new way of living, getting used to sharing a life with somebody else, getting used to getting somebody else's input before making major decisions, and considering the desires and values of the other person when, making decisions in your life. This is just that adjustment period is what this is telling me. And so it may not be easy. It may go a little rough at first. That is true literally for everyone across the board in any relationship, especially when you take it to that next level, whatever that means for you. Again, I get marriage vibes, but it doesn't have to be marriage. It can simply just be, filing your taxes together. Like, I don't know. Whatever this next major step is for you guys, there's always an adjustment period. So this is just, I think, confirmation from Spirit that even if things are a little rough going at first, or there's some small issues here and there, that's totally normal and nothing to worry about. As long as each person is willing to do their part and make the proper sacrifices to get along and have a healthy dynamic. Let's see, what other advice do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. So we have fertility and renewal. So this could indicate family planning, especially with that fertility card coming out. But also it could just be referring to the creative potential of this new relationship, of this new cycle that you're beginning with another person. The potential for growth individually on the part of each of you, but also the potential of the life that you guys can build together when you're both playing equal parts and keeping your end, if that makes sense. I'll get two more here. We have delight. Revel in self-confidence and connect with play. This does, to me, connect directly with the Clover card up here. This is reminding you to have fun, to enjoy yourself, not to get hung up on little arguments or misunderstandings, because, you know, if this is the right arrangement for you, then just remember how happy that you make each other and enjoy that. Enjoy each moment with each other and soak up that honeymoon period, because it doesn't last forever. That sounded really ominous. A good, solid marriage is full of good times all the time, every day. I'm not saying that that's not true, but just enjoy this time together. Enjoy building this new life and the process of creating a new home, creating a new family. Just enjoy it. Okay, one more oracle card for you guys before I let you go. Last bit of advice for Sagittarius, please. So we have the frequency of light. So in a very spiritual sense, this card is about connecting to your inner light and sending it out and sharing it with the world around you. Okay, sending out love in everything that you do, everything that you say, in order to bring more light into the world. So we take this and we apply it to the situation that we've got here that the cards are describing. I'm just going to try to readjust my camera. Let's see. No? Nothing? And this has a lot to do, actually, with this card, delight. Revel in confidence and connect with play. Okay? Sharing your happiness and sharing your light in your relationship, making sure that you are acting and speaking out of love always. Unconditional, pure love and light. Giving that to your partner. Giving that to everyone else in your life as well. I think that if everybody kept this principle in mind and was able to do this constantly, that the world would be a much better place. I think that in this specific context, what this is advising you to do is just, in any situation where you have conflict or a disagreement over something, as you make this adjustment, that you just remember how much you love each other and put your love for each other above any other gripes or concerns or opinions, until you find the right balance, the right dynamic for you guys that I don't know, that's right for you, I guess. I lost my words at the end of that sentence there. They were right there, and then they just flew away like pretty little butterflies. So yes, love and light, very important. I think you guys are going to be fine. This seems like a very good situation, Sagittarius. Congratulations if you did just get married, or you know, you've made that next step in a very important relationship to you. It's clear, at least for whoever this resonates with, there is a lot of love here. It's just, it also seems to be that there may be two very independent individuals coming together and having to learn how to compromise. And that's normal. Totally, 100% across the board, normal. So, good luck to you guys in learning how to work together. I'm only laughing because I've been there. But If this did resonate, if you enjoyed this reading, please feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you can get updated when I upload new readings, which is going to hopefully be every week from here on forward, as well as other like pick a cards and smaller readings in between each weekly reading. So if you guys are interested in that, or you have any other readings again that you would like to see me do in the future, please feel free to leave it in a comment. Let me know. I would love to hear all of your ideas and suggestions and incorporate them into my readings in the future. Thank you guys for joining me today, and I will see you next week.